So I was reading an article on Substack where the gentleman was talking about why sometimes it's very necessary for you to be too much. And I noticed something about myself. I've always been afraid of people reaching out for that word to describe me. Oh, you're doing too much. Oh, like this is just too much, you know? And so because of that, sometimes you just make yourself small, you shrink yourself in order to be digestible. Like you shrink yourself to be able to fit in certain spaces, to let certain friendships go on because you don't want to be labeled too much. But for the past few weeks, I have learned that sometimes being too much is exactly what you need. It is what will get you everything that you want. I use myself for an example. This past few weeks, I've been coming on live. And when I started coming on live, some people that I know, some people in my circle who are not content creators, who do not know anything about content creation, they are like, Rama, you're doing too much. Nowadays, you're always on YouTube Live. You're always on YouTube Live, talking, chilling, vibing with people. Don't you think you are doing too much? You're on YouTube Live. You are on YouTube video. You post video. You post shorts. Like you're on TikTok. You are just doing too much. But little did they know that I've gotten to the point where I do not care. I do not care. Now I can say no to people without feeling guilty. That's major progress for me because I was once a people pleaser. I think I still have the people pleasing. I don't think I still have it. I mean, now I'm very confident in myself and I'm very bold with my decisions because no is a complete sentence. I do not have to give you a reason why I am saying no. No means no. N-O. But the old me, before I even say the no, I have to explain and explain and explain. Like before, I was breaking my back backwards for people who would not do the same thing for me. But right now, I really, really do not care. Oh my gosh, I love your videos so much. You're an awesome YouTuber. Oh, thank you so much. This makes me really, really happy. You know, and I have a reason why I come on live. Okay. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, so we have 16 people here. Guys, kindly hit the subscribe button, like this video, and stay. Okay, let me know where you're watching me from. My name is Rama. I'm a Ghanaian, and today I'm talking about why sometimes it's very important for you to do too much, especially if you know where you are going. Like, you don't have to shrink yourself anymore for people to like you. You don't have to say no and then feel guilty about it. You have to choose solitude over people or spaces that drain you. You have to. So yeah, that is what I'm talking about today, and I'm using myself as an example because when I started coming on live, guys, double tap, double tap, double tap on the screen. Let me know where you're watching me from. What is the time? I am doing too much too loud. Hi girl. When I started coming on live, people were like, oh, like some of my friends were like, oh, why am I coming on live? Why am I coming on live? But since I started coming on live, I've made a lot of friends. I've met a lot of new people. Like I met this guy who was expecting a baby girl, and eventually they had a baby. He came back on here to come share it. Like I've met so many people. I can't even mention names. There's just so many people that I've met on live. And I noticed that, look, sometimes you just post the videos, you post the shots and you go. But when you come on live, it gives you that opportunity to like connect with your audience. Connect with your audience. And it even makes your work easier because it builds your confidence too. The old me, I don't think I could have ever just hit record and start talking. Because the first time that I even pressed record, like I was forced to face myself and it was so hard. Like I couldn't talk. I just could not talk. So the fact that I can sit here today and talk and not care, okay, fine. What if I make a mistake? Okay, so fine. What if it doesn't go as planned? Okay, fine. What if? I've gotten to that point where I do not care about all the what ifs. And I think that people do not know what to do with that. People do not know what to do with that because they still expect you to be less confident, to shrink yourself, to not know what you're about, to not have clarity. That's the word. Me right now, I have clarity. Okay, I know where I'm going. I know what I want to achieve with my YouTube channel. I'm not on YouTube for just being on YouTube's sake. Okay, and I really know that I want to build a community of like-minded people, people who think like me. Let's connect, Rama. We can collaborate on topic my UK experience versus your Canada experience. Oh yeah, we can totally do that. We can totally do that. Yeah. So that's what was I even saying? What was I saying? Yeah. So like I know the reason why I am on YouTube. I'm on YouTube to build a community. I am on YouTube to find like-minded people. I am on YouTube to build a brand. And at this point in my life, I do not really, really care if you feel like okay, being on YouTube is doing too much. That's your personal problem. Now I say my mind. I say my mind. I repeat my clothes without thinking twice because I am done pleasing people. I am done pleasing people and not pleasing myself. I am done making myself small in order to fit into certain places. I do not care. If I have to shrink myself for the friendship or the relationship or to be able to fit into certain spaces, then it's clear that I've outgrown those places, and that shouldn't be my fault. That shouldn't be my cross to carry. So when you get to that level whereby you don't make your laughter small, you don't like you have a voice and you want to use it, and you know where you're going, you know the direction you are taking your life, people do not know what to do with it. Then they reach out for that word. Oh, this girl is doing too much. As for Ramanite, she's doing too much. I have a business, right? My business will not sell itself. Somebody needs to sell the business. So I make videos of my product. I post it on IG, Girl Hub. I post it on IG. I post it on TikTok. I post it on WhatsApp. And somebody made a comment like, you act like you are the only businesswoman. You act like you're the only businesswoman in this world. You act like you're the only person selling stuff. You act like blah, 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 blah. You're doing too much. No, 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 no. So, since when did marketing my business, selling my business, selling my product? Okay, so would the product sell itself? Like, as I buy the product, I put it in the shop, the product now will get up and sell itself, right? Someone needs to sell the product. I need to make noise about my business because I believe in it. It is my business. If I don't make noise about it, if I'm not loud about it, if I'm not doing too much about it, the too much that you guys are talking about, some people are talking about, not you. If I don't do too much, who is going to do it for me? How are customers going to find me? People have busy lives. Like, you need to put your product in front of people's faces, 17 times. 17 times. You need to put your product in people's faces 17 times. Like, a customer needs to see your product 17 times before they make up their mind. Okay, should I patronize this thing? So imagine you posting your product once or twice and you're like, that's it. How are you going to sell? How are you going to sell in this era whereby people are scamming people everywhere? When the more people see you, the more they are likely to buy from you. I did marketing and branding and entrepreneurship at MIT and Yale, so I know what I'm talking about. Okay. People need to see your product 17 good times before, okay, they are likely to buy. So you posting it once or twice and thinking you are doing everything and you're feeling like, oh, God is not helping you, this is not going well. You are not doing enough. You are not doing enough. And frankly, I am in my 30s, right? Why would I want to walk around with a diluted version of myself? Why would I want to be walking around with a diluted version of myself? I'm a big girl, you know. Nobody is coming to beat me. If you don't like how I talk, if you don't like how I market my business, if you don't like how I'm being too much, you can just look elsewhere. You can look elsewhere. But I don't know why people have a problem with it when other people are doing what they have to do to get them to where they want to be. When you are not doing enough, somebody is doing enough, and you call it too much. Why don't you take a page from that person's book and apply it to your life and see if you have changes? Like, since I've been coming on YouTube Live, when I started with a YouTube Live, I think I had about 2,300 and something followers, right? Subscribers, sorry. But since I started coming on live, like, my family has grown, my community has grown. I've met so many new people. I've even met people that I can do business with right here on YouTube. I met people in China that were going to, supply me with goose. Like, it is crazy. It is crazy. So if you don't take anything from today's life, I want you to take one thing. You need to do too much, especially when you find that clarity, when you find and identify that this is the path you want to be on. This is the thing that you need to do. These are your goals. You need to be loud about it. You need to be too much about it. The moment you are ready to go all out, about your business, about your goals, about your dreams, about where you want to be in life, it's going to make the people around you uncomfortable because they haven't found that kind of clarity yet. They haven't found it. So you have found it and you are reaching out for it, like you are on that path. You are giving it your all. Then they will call you too much. But when they call you too much, sometimes it's supposed to be an insult. But that should rather be a compliment. That should be a compliment. The moment somebody told me that I was doing too much, like my business journey, why am I being so transparent about it? Why am I sharing the journey? Why am I talking about how, like, I closed my shop, now I've opened the shop, and like, if you've been watching my vlogs, you will know what I'm talking about. Why am I talking about it? It is my story to tell. It is my story to tell. I am the business owner. I know the investment and the time and the resources and the energy and the sweat that I put into it. I know. And I have a voice. I have a space. And I'm very transparent on this journey. My business journey, my entrepreneurial journey, I've been very, very transparent about it. Who knows, somebody is going to learn from my experience. If you're living abroad, you have a business back home in Ghana, you need to have extra eyes on the business. You need to have extra eyes on the business, you know? So sharing my story, there are so many advantages. People will learn from it. Customers will understand why there was a point where they came into the store and things were the way I cannot talk, the way they were. Customers will understand that, and it will also reach a wider audience. Even on TikTok, when I shared my story, how I am buying goods to ship my first barrel to Ghana for my business, somebody from the US reached out to me. And then she was showing me where to get goods for like a good price, because I was buying to also go sell. Because she saw me trying to shop, then she was like, girl, let me hook you up. Let me show you where you can get quality goods for half the price. And she linked me up, So sometimes connection, in order to build connections, you need to be too much. The too much that people are talking about, the too much that people are reaching for and telling you to try to put you down, sometimes that is a compliment. Before, when somebody tells me that I'm being too much, or I'm doing too much about something, then I feel offended. Like, I feel sad. I'm like, wow, am I really doing too much? All I wanted to do was to promote Girl Hub. So why am I doing too much? Maybe I need to tone down a little. Maybe I need to walk a certain way. Maybe I need to wear my hair a certain way. Maybe I don't need to do makeup. Maybe okay, if I just go with my bare face, it will be okay. Like I need to shrink myself. Before, when somebody told me I was too much, it used to bother me. Why am I being too much? And I'm not even somebody who does too much. If you know me, you know, like, I'm not a loud person. I'm not somebody that does too much. But even me, people have reached for that word to describe me, and it was meant to be an insult. But today I see it as a compliment. Today, whoever tells me that I'm doing too much with something, I see it as a compliment. That tells me that I have reached a level of clarity that you haven't reached yet. And right now, I've stopped trying to please you. I've stopped trying to please everyone. And people don't know what to do with that. People don't know what to do with that. Why is this girl? Why is this girl? You have a phone. You have a mouth. You have a business. Or you have dreams. You have chosen to sleep on your dreams. And I have chosen to pursue my dreams and be loud about it. Why should that bother you? Why should that bother you? If you think someone is being too much, look the other way. Look the other way. And why would you expect each and every one of us to be the same? We have introverts, extroverts, vets. We have all of those people for a reason. So why would you expect? For me, I've never had issues with people that I thought were doing too much. I just felt like, wow, this person is very confident. I wish I get there one day. And doing too much is taking me there. Doing too much is taking me there. Look, I regret all the times that I didn't do too much. Now that I know what doing too much can actually help me achieve. Now that I started doing too much in life, I've seen results. I've seen what I can gain from doing too much. So now I regret all the times that I was never too much. I regret all the times that I diluted myself. I regret all the times that I was supposed to be in rooms and I shrank myself. Like I was walking around with a diluted version of myself because I thought that was the way to go. I thought that's what would make people happy. I thought I need to dull my lights, like dim my light to make other people shine bright. And that was okay. You know, if you're a people pleaser, this one also goes for you. You need to stop people pleasing. People pleasing will take you nowhere. I mean, you wake up one day and you have to look in the mirror and apologize to yourself for being a people pleaser. You're going to hate your past self for being a people pleaser. So it's better you start now. Stop people pleasing. Saying no to people. It's not the end of the world. Life goes on. They will survive. They will not die. Let's put that aside. So being too much on my YouTube journey, being too much with my business, and all of that, I've seen the results. Let's talk about dating. There was a point in my life that my own people told me that the standard was too high. I wasn't going to find anybody. Am I crazy? Okay, if this is the standard that I want to be on, then I might as well create my own man. Because I'm never going to find somebody like that. Are you God? No. Are you God? The fact that you have low standards doesn't mean everyone else should have low standards. At that time, the Lulu wasn't even a word. Like, they'll just laugh. You Rama pie. Rama dear, on your serious so that was the word. Rama dear, on your serious so hi Ellen. You're welcome to my live. Is this your first time here? And let me know where you're watching me from. As for Rama, she's not serious so Rama dear. Yeah, not Rama dear. Sometimes she acts like she's in dreamland. You know, but the moment I raised my standards, that was the time that everything shifted for me. I won't sit here and lie. That was the time that everything shifted for me. So I was like, because I just got to that point that I was tired of the BS. I was tired of the BS. Like, so I was like, okay, look, it's either this or nothing. It's either this or nothing. I just look, and I even had a book. I wrote it down. I wrote all my non-negotiables down. And anytime I tell anybody about it, so that's also like when I got to the point where I stopped sharing. I stopped sharing my goals. I stopped sharing because people project. The fact that you cannot find this doesn't mean that no one else will. If you cannot find it, doesn't mean that Madam A will not find it, Mr. A will not find it. You know, sometimes you know the work you put into yourself. So you know that with this work that you have kept into yourself, you deserve this. So if I say, okay, I want somebody who is here, there is no way in hell I'm going to remain here and not work so hard to at least get here so that me and the person can meet up, because it's proximity. You can't be here and your standard is here. It doesn't make sense because the person is here. How would they see you? Like they are looking this way, they are looking this way. How would they see you? And they are not going to come down to here, your level where you are, to come and find you. It doesn't make sense. So in as much as you have high standards like this, you need to do too much sometimes to get you there, because the standard is here. So you, the one who sets the standard, you cannot be here. You have to work your way up to get to this level so that the person being here will see you and also like you, right? At least you meet, even if you don't like each other, but you are on that level where so many other people, like we have so many fishes in the sea, right? So many other people will see you and you kick things off there. So you have to put in the work. You need to do too much to take yourself from here to there. And once you get here, whoever is beneath here, you are out of their league. You are out of their league. So like I just applied that logic to my life. I started doing the most. Like I seek higher I can't talk. Higher education. I invested in myself. I made sure that like the kind of man that I say I want, I am also what that kind of man would like. I made sure that that kind of man will not see me and pass me by. So I was eating right, I was working out. I remember I was doing all that, and people I know will be like, so why are you working out? Why are you doing this? You are already fit, you are already slim, you are not big. Why are you working out? Why are you are just giving us pressure. You're just giving us pressure. Why are you working out? Why are you working out? Do you want to disappear? Do you want to disappear? You know what I'm talking about? But I knew that, well, you say you want a man who is fit. Are you fit yourself? Are you fit yourself? You want a man who eats healthy. Do you eat healthy yourself? You want a man who makes 6 figures. Do you make six figures yourself, or you don't even need to make six figures yourself, but do you look like a lady, a man who makes six figures will like? Sometimes you need to hold yourself accountable. You need to hold yourself accountable. You need to be real with yourself. You look at yourself and then you think, what kind of man can I pull? Can I pull my type of man? The kind of man that I have on paper, can I pull that type of man? Okay, right now, should I come across that type of man on the street, or should I run into them across the room or something? Will they find me attractive? Will they see me as the kind of woman they are also looking for? Will I be the kind of woman they also want on paper? Sometimes we have to be honest with ourselves. Like, and sometimes you need to do too much. You need to do too much to be able to get to that level. You need to do too much to be able to get to that level. And when you start eating healthy, checking your diet, setting boundaries, reading more, seeking higher education, investing in yourself, and all of those things, the people around you who are not on the same mission as you, who do not have the same clarity as you, they will reach for that word, use it to describe you. You are doing too much. And the moment you hear them telling you are doing too much, I am here to tell you that it is meant to be an insult, but take it as a compliment. Take it as a compliment. Right now, it's a compliment to me if somebody tells me that I'm doing too much. Because I already know that, look, I'm not trying to please you. I know what I'm about, and you don't know what you're about. You haven't found my kind of clarity yet. So it's obvious to you that I'm doing too much. You see me to be doing too much because you don't know the kind of journey that I am on. Am I making sense? Hi. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know where you're watching me from. Double tap on the screen, like this video. I want to hear your thoughts. I did not even introduce, I didn't do the intro. Yeah, so this is the Powder Room Diaries, okay? Powder Room Diaries is a cozy corner that I created where you just come, we unwind, we talk, we share our truth, we share lessons. We just learn from each other, okay? So yeah, today I'm talking about being too much. Sometimes it's exactly how you get everything. That is what we are talking about today, and I've been on and on and on and on. Look, Powder Room Diaries is supposed to be like a safe space, okay, where we can have a conversation. But I noticed that a lot of people join and they don't talk, they don't unwind, they don't share their truth. Over here we agree to disagree, so you can disagree with me all you want. We have that balance, okay? You don't have to agree with everything I have said. My life story is different from yours. My experiences are different from yours. We cannot have the same experiences and all. So definitely, if you don't agree with what I'm saying, that's what will make the Powder Room spicy. When we have various experience, like it will make the space rich. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, feel free to share your experience, okay? Was there ever a time when people called you too much? Was there ever a time when people said you were doing too much, but all what you were trying to do was to achieve your goals? Hi, Mr. T. Oh my days. Mr. T, you are late to the party. You are so late to the party. Where did you go to? Okay, by now you're probably sleeping, right? because it's like 12. Today we have a very interesting discussion. We are talking about why you need to be too much in this life. Uncle, your uncle came around. I'm confused. Your uncle came around. So yeah, when I started taking care of myself, being more particular about my clothes, my hairstyles, my manicure and pedicure, I'm watching Irish alternative news. Okay. Then people were like, I'm doing too much. I have this picture on my Facebook. I don't have my other phone here. I've shown you guys. You called me uncle last night. Oh, I did. I did. I had this picture on my Facebook profile where I was just seated in a garden and I had crossed my legs and I was in a red dress and I had like a little makeup on and my hair was made and all that. That picture has been on my Facebook profile for so long. Then one time I was speaking to an acquaintance, like a friend, let me just call him a friend. And he was asking me like, am I dating and all that. I said no, I am not dating. Then he said that he has some advice for me. I was like, okay, let's hear it. Then he said he saw my picture on Facebook, and even when he saw the picture, he I want to use his exact words, okay? He said when he saw the picture, even he felt afraid of me. I was like, afraid of me. He was like, yeah, he felt like, hey, this girl is too high class. Like, she's too polished. This one looks like I can't. Like, she's out of my league. Because, see, look at the dress, look at the shoes, look at the makeup, look at the hair, and look at where she's sitting. It's like she's sitting in some garden. Like, she's. So, the advice he has for me is that I should tone it down a little bit. When you had your baby with you, you said Uncle T. Oh, yeah, like Uncle T. As in, she will call you Uncle T, right? But not me calling you Uncle. So my friend was like, so he feels like the reason why I am single and guys are not approaching me is because like I should just tone it down a little bit. I was like, so what you're trying to say is that you were messing. Yeah, I was messing with you. What you're trying to say is that I should make myself look unkept. Because basically that's what you're trying to say. Oh, I wish I had my other phone here. I'd have showed you guys that picture. So I just told him that what you're trying to do, what you're telling me is that I should make myself look unkept. So that way guys will feel comfortable about themselves. Like more guys will approach me. Because this is a harmless picture. I'm not showing any skin. I'm just sitting in a garden in a red dress with a full face and headed. So how is that too much? How is that too much? However, on the other hand, the person that I had on paper that I wanted to attract also saw that picture and felt like, this is exactly the kind of woman that I like. This is exactly the kind of girl that I want as a wife, or I want as a girlfriend, or I want to date. So sometimes people will tell you are doing too much, but you are not even doing too much. You are just doing okay. You are on point. You found clarity. And you stopped like trying to walk around with a diluted version of yourself. And that makes them uncomfortable. And that shouldn't be your problem. That should never be your problem. They should go do the work. They should go put in the work. They should go do too much too. And if they feel like your light is shining too bright, they can look away or they can get glasses like this. Guys, do you guys like me with the glasses or you like me without it? You see, the glasses is already marking my face. Okay. Do you guys like me with the glasses or you like me without it? Let me know. Let me know. Should I keep it on? Should I keep it on? Mr. T, are you still here? Should I keep the glasses on or I should take it off? Guys, let me know. Both good. Okay, so then now I'm confused. But the glasses is marking my face. I don't know if you can see. You see that? You see that? Can you see that, mates? I was watching Naka today. Okay, he said both good. Okay, so maybe, no, this is not good. Mr. T, you need to take the top off. No. Mr. T, you need to pick. You cannot say both is good. You need to pick one. You need to pick one. You need to pick one. So yeah, anytime someone tries to insult you by saying you're doing too much, just take it as a compliment. Okay? Just take it as a compliment. So yeah, when my friend told me about that my Facebook picture, it really bothered me at some point. But then I just sat down. I sat with myself. Then I knew that no, this is me. This is me. This picture you are seeing, if you approach me today, that is what you are going to see. So if you have a problem with that picture, in fact, if that picture is driving you away, if that picture makes you feel like I cannot handle this girl, then it's a confidence issue. And maybe you don't have your life together, because in that photo I look like I have my life together. And I really did have my life together. So if you don't have your life together, you will see me or you see that photo as doing too much. Am I making sense? Guys, am I making sense? If you relate to what I'm talking about, if you relate to this video, let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Because I feel like I'm talking to myself and Mr. T. Mr. T, it's like it's you and I. Nobody's saying anything, and I had a lot of people here. In fact, they all left. So it's just you and I. Anyways, I hope they watch the replay, because today's live, today's live is tea. You like talking to me? Oh yeah. Mr. T, have you been playing my live videos on mute like we agreed yesterday? Have you been playing it on mute? Because I don't see any change in the WH. I don't see any change in the WH. That's not fair. You look like Bang Chang from Stray Kids. I don't know who that is, but I hope they are cute. You're back. Hi. Metal Slide. Hi. I multitask when I do. Okay. So that's what you have to do, because I put everything into a playlist. That way it makes it easier for anyone who wants to help me with the WH. When you're going to bed, or when you're just working and you need something playing in the background, you can just let it play. Hi, Meta Slide. Hi, how was your day? What did you have for dinner today? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And today I'm talking about something very interesting. I don't know if you have anything to add to it. I'm talking about why sometimes being too much in brackets is exactly what will get you everything. And I spoke about how people are saying that I'm doing too much because I come on YouTube live. I'm doing too much because I'm trying to promote my business and sell my goods. I'm doing too much because I try to look good and I take cute pictures, post it on my Facebook and my Instagram those days. I'm doing too much because I try to invest in myself, make sure I look put together and all that. I have my life in order. I'm doing too much. And I'm also saying that doing too much, the word too much, is just something people say and it's meant to be an insult. But when somebody tells you that you're doing too much, you should rather take it as a compliment because you have found clarity that they haven't. And the moment you start doing too much, you stop people pleasing. No, you are not doing too much. Oh, it's perfect. Thank you so much. Do more. Ah, I should do more, right? I'm definitely doing more. So yeah, that's what you're talking about. But you're not doing too much every time you're cute. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm blushing. I am blushing. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. That's what I am talking about. And you guys, I created this safe space where we can come and unwind and talk and share our truth on my live sessions, and I call it Powder Room Diaries. What do you think? What do you guys think about that? Powder Room Diaries. A safe space or a safe corner where we just come to talk, unwind, share our experience, just relax. Because I feel like I need to have some form of structure in my live streams. That way, people can watch the replay and still find some form of value in it. Because mostly, like, the rambling is too much. So, yeah, every every time I come on live, I try to talk about something, like I try to share something, share my truth, share topics that is on my mind, share my experience, so that whoever is watching later on can learn something from it or can find some form of value. That way it also helps me with the WH, because when I do the live stream, I try to play it back sometimes and I notice that there's no structure. And what's the takeaway? That's the word. So there has to be like a form of takeaway that somebody comes to watch the replay, they know at the end of the day there will be something for them to take away. There will be some form of value. It's not just Rama on here talking with Mr. T and Metal Slide. That's the catch. You get it? Am I making sense? Oh my. Am I making sense? Let me know down below. Okay, so we have just two people here. Today's life is not that interesting. That's the right yeah. Yeah, and sometimes my friends say I do too much. Your friends are not doing enough. Yes, I'm making sense. Good. Your friends are not doing enough. My skin is skinning. My skin is skinning. It is interesting you are here. I know. How? The goal is to be here for an hour. Okay, an hour. So we have 15 more minutes to go. I have to contain myself. I don't understand, but yeah. That's the weather of the day. Guys, I lost my tripod, so I have to be holding my phone like this most of the times, and I don't find it comfortable. Hi, baby. Hi, supply chain. Supply chain, let me know where you're watching me from. Maybe you can do outside life to show your country. I've done that a couple of times. When you scroll down, you can see some places where I did live. I did live outside. I did live in my store. I did live on the road. I did live at the salon. I did live riding to the salon. Yeah. So I have that. And sometimes the time I'm free to come on live is not the time that I'm outside, you know. Yeah. Are you single? Well, it depends on who's asking. Yeah, I've done lives at a lot of places outside. But mostly so when I'm outside, sometimes like I'm going to do something whereby I need to use my phone. Like I can't just be live because I'll be going off and on, and that's not cute. Now when I come on live, I want to give you guys my undivided attention. You know? Yeah. Supply chain. Was there ever a time in your life when someone told you were doing too much? That's the weather of today. Was there? No, no, no. Ah, beautiful day. No. Beautiful day. Hmm. Mm. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. My hand is tired. My hand is tired. You say you're sorry? Why are you apologizing? What happened? Did I miss something? You don't have to apologize, okay? This is a safe space. You don't need to apologize. Okay? Um, I'm saying you don't need to apologize. Mr. T, was there ever a time in your life where they said you are doing too much? You have a nice smile. Thank you. Was there ever a time in your life where somebody told you were doing too much? Ah, you cannot hear me properly. You don't do lives. Why are you watching me from single chain? Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? I'm just an audience. I know, right? All through the night. Let me sit properly so I don't fall. I'm busy watching Pretty Girl. I see. Double tap on the screen. Double tap on the screen. Like this video. And tell me what we should talk about on tomorrow's live. Okay, you're watching from Pakistan. Okay, that's nice. What should we talk about tomorrow? Double tap on the screen. Double tap on the screen. Like this video. Let me know what we should talk about tomorrow. Guys, double tap on the screen. It's completely free. It's free. Free of charge. The glass is stained. It hurt my face. That's why I don't like wearing it for so long. It hurt my face. That red. Christine is watching from Kentucky. Oh, nice. Christine, kindly double tap on the screen. Mr. T, I just did. Oh, thank you so much. Christine, be like Mr. T and double tap. Double tap. Yeah, double tap. Okay. Okay, so now we have nine likes. So supply chain, you did double tap. Mr. T also double tapped. Kristen from Kentucky, double tap. I don't promise to come on tomorrow. No problem, but then what topic do you think we should discuss? You can always watch the replay. You can always watch the replay because I don't private my lives. Some people make it private when they are done, but I don't private it because, you know, I want those who were not able to make it to be able to catch up. What is red in my top? That's the design. Oh my. Guys, I'm getting tired. And I still don't know what you would love to hear or see on this channel. Can you be nose? Kristen, you haven't double tap. Double tap. Kristen, double tap. Kristen, double tap. Kristen, double tap. Okay, so you're saying any topic you like to discuss. Okay, so any topic I like to discuss is fine by you. Mr. T, are you still here? Kristen, double tap. Kristen, double tap. Like this video. Kristen, you haven't liked the video. Kristen Santana. Reminds me of French Montana. No, the chair is very comfortable. Look at it. The chair is very comfortable. What's not comfortable is I cannot find my tripod, so I'm using my hand. Hi, hello. Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? Yeah, you can. Go ahead. Ask away. What country flag is that? What country flag is that? Philippines. Philippines, right? Oh wow. Guys, we have Philippines in the house. But I'm English. Nice. You like my nose? Thank you. Is it big? How is my nose? How is my nose? Kristen, how to become your friend? Oh, once you double tap, you hit the subscribe button, you join my live, you contribute, you add on to the discussion, you share your experiences, we get to know each other. That's it, we are friends. No, I think I like it this way. Sitting in a oh, your nose is pretty as well. Thank you. Guys, I'm sleepy. Maybe I should go lay in bed and continue the live from there. Yes, Mr. T, are you still here? Mr. T, you left. You left. It's 12:10. 1:10. Yeah, we are. Simple as that. Can you guess? Can you guess? Hey. Oh, you are. Nice. 23 or 32. What a weird guess. So weird. You're wrong. You're wrong. I'm trying to wink. Cannot wink to save money. It's not working. Okay, guys, I have to go now. Mr. T, be sure to play the playlist, the live playlist. And if any of you want to support me, kindly go on my channel. I have a playlist. Okay, I have a playlist of all my live streams. Just play it on mute whilst you sleep. You just do things around the house. Play it on mute, okay? It really means the world to me, and it helps with my WH. Okay, and I will see you in tomorrow's live. Okay, bye. I love you so much, and give me a friendship kiss. Oh, sure, sure, sure. Bye.